Hi there folks, Wealth News is back. Share this video, smash that like button, and write your predictions for ongoing elections in the comments down below. So, without further delay, let's get this show started. The Senate on Tuesday cleared a hurdle toward the passage of a package to deliver $95 billion in foreign aid to Ukraine, Israel, and Taiwan. The Senate has up to 30 hours to debate the package, meaning a final vote could come up later Tuesday or Wednesday. President Joe Biden urged the Senate to quickly advance the measure to his desk. In a recent press release, Philippine Securities and Exchange Commission said it had sent letters to Google and Apple requesting the removal of applications controlled by Binance from the Google Play Store and Apple App Store, respectively. Microsoft on Tuesday launched a lightweight artificial intelligence model as it looks to attract a wider client base with cost-effective options. The new version, called Phi 3 Mini, is the first of the 3 small language models to be released by the company. British Prime Minister Rishi Sunak has said he would lift defense spending to 2.5% of the country's annual GDP by 2030. Sunak said, the United Kingdom would spend an additional £75 billion over 6 years to increase the production of munitions and drones, making the UK the second largest defense spender in NATO. Apple will launch new products on May 7 in an online event. According to invites sent to the media on Tuesday, Apple is expected to release new iPads after no new models were announced in 2023. The invite graphic features Apple Pencil, the company's iPad stylus. Apple could release upgrades to its high-end iPad Pro as well as a bigger iPad Air, according to analysts and reports. Tesla said it will lay off 6,020 employees in Texas and California ahead of its quarterly results on Tuesday, when CEO Elon Musk is expected to outline the electric vehicle maker's strategy to combat slowing demand and falling margins. Last week, Tesla announced a more than 10% cut in its global workforce under pressure from dropping sales and an intensifying price war among EV makers. Columbia University has extended remote classes at its main New York City campus for the rest of term amid tense Gaza war protests that have spread to U.S. colleges nationwide. 133 were arrested on Monday in protests at New York University. Dozens of arrests were also made in rallies at Yale, while Harvard has restricted access to the campus. Both local and foreign developers are aggressively launching projects, averaging more than 1 launch every day in the first quarter of 2024 in Dubai. According to reports, new off-plan project launches in March 2024 reached close to 30 projects, with 10,000 units being added to the market for sale throughout the month. Apple's iPhone sales dropped sharply in China in the first quarter of this year as the company saw strong competition from domestic brand Huawei, according to a new report from market research firm Counterpoint Research. Now Huawei is staging a comeback. Apple shares were slightly lower in U.S. pre-market trading Tuesday. The United Kingdom has unveiled its largest ever military support package to help Ukraine in its fight against Russia's invasion. London said in a statement on Tuesday that Prime Minister Rishi Sunak will give details on the £500 million package during a visit to Poland. HashiCorp stock surged 24%, giving it a market value of $6.1 billion. Under CEO Arvind Krishna, IBM is focused on acquisitions to build out its cloud offerings. Boom in generative artificial intelligence has increased the attractiveness of cloud software as it helps process vast amounts of data. 5 asylum seekers, including a child, have died while crossing the English Channel from France to Britain in an overcrowded small boat, just hours after the British government approved a bill to deport some asylum seekers to Rwanda. The boat, carrying 112 people, set out about 32 kilometers southwest of the French port of Calais to cross one of the busiest shipping lanes in the world. The Biden administration has been loath to unleash the oil weapon to bring misbehaving countries to heel, leery of spiking oil prices in an election year. But U.S. President Joe Biden's hand may be forced, with lawmakers in Congress pushing fresh sanctions against countries such as Iran that could remove a big chunk of oil from an already finely balanced market. Tesla is set to report first quarter earnings after the bell on Tuesday. Wall Street is projecting revenue will drop 5.1% from $23 billion a year earlier, which would mark the first year-over-year drop in sales since 2020. U.S. stocks closed higher on Tuesday, following positive earnings from top-tier companies and as investors were focused on quarterly results from Magnificent Seven and other mega-cap growth stock. Investors will be eyeing the release of the March Personal Consumption Expenditures Index, the Federal Reserve's preferred inflation gauge, which is due on Friday. Hey guys, let's not forget, if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, then it's the right time to do. So also like and share this video. A big thank you for your continuous support. And with that said, let's get to the main news of the episode. Former U.S. President Donald Trump's trial over alleged hush money payments resumed Tuesday, where prosecutors accused him of violating a gag order in several of his posts made on Truth social media platforms. Prosecutors urged Judge Juan Merchant to fine Trump $10,000 for violating the order which prohibits him from criticizing witnesses and others involved in the case. JP Morgan Chase CEO Jamie Dimon expressed confidence in a robust U.S. economy backed by strong employment and healthy consumer finances. The U.S. economic boom is unbelievable, Dimon said at an Economic Club of New York event. Still, he warned about the potential economic effects of the rising national debt, inflation, and geopolitical conflicts. The Lebanese group HEZBOLLAH says it has launched drone attacks on Israeli bases north of the city of Acre in retaliation for the killing of one of its fighters, marking the deepest attack into Israeli territory since the Gaza war began. HEZBOLLAH launched a combined air attack using decoy and explosive drones that targeted 2 Israeli bases, halfway between Acre and Nahariya, it said in a statement on Tuesday. The United States is preparing a $1 billion military aid package for Ukraine, the first to be sourced from the yet-to-be-signed Ukraine-Israel bill, 2 U.S. officials told readers on Tuesday. The aid package includes vehicles and several other additional ammunition for weapons that can immediately be put to use on the battlefield, the officials said recently. Multiple days of heavy rains have lashed southern China, unleashing deadly floods and threatening to upend the lives of tens of millions of people as rescuers rush to evacuate residents trapped by rising waters. The floods have killed at least 4 people in Guangdong, including a rescue worker, as reported by its state news agency. At least 10 people remain missing, it added. That's it for today, guys. Be sure to check out other videos from our channel and also make sure to comment what you want to hear from tomorrow's episode. As always, the Wealth News was with you. Bye-bye.